All right, guys, good afternoon. JT here with Ronin Filmhouse, coming at you guys today from Laguna Beach. I heard in the comments last time where I've had some constructive criticism that I wear my glasses too much, so right here risking my eyesight for you guys today, so I'm not wearing sunglasses yet, but may change that in the future. But anyways, coming at you today from the video coming from an iPhone 14 with an anamorphic lens from Sandmark with a 1.33 squeeze aspect ratio. Essentially what that gives you is that cinematic flares and also cinematic kind of like wide angles, essentially with the black boxes on top and the bottom, essentially giving that wide angle. And then after in production, I'll go ahead and squeeze that. That way it comes out looking better. As a matter of fact, I may show an example beforehand, so how it looks. So cut to the screen here. And then I may also show you guys an example once it's been de-squeezed. So what's the benefit of this? Oh, actually, I forgot to mention, I have a variable ND filter. Or no, actually not a variable ND filter. It's going to be an ND filter. So it's not variable. It's stuck at the power of 64. Because the one thing, quick tip, one thing about these systems is that when you don't have filtration, it tends to blow out the highlights, right? Blow out the highlights, and it also makes it where essentially you can't really get good footage, at least at the cinematic settings, which right now, currently we're at 1080p, 24 frames per second, and I think shutter speed of 180, if I'm not mistaken. No, sorry, 1/50, forgive me. What that pretty much is the classical way of getting cinematic footage, right? It's supposed to get the natural range of motion and all that good stuff. Benefits of that. Like I mentioned, it gives you the range of motion. So if I go like this, you'll notice and you'll see that you get a little bit of like a blur effect, right? That's supposed to be the most closest way to mimic the natural eyes. So it's essentially what I'm trying to say here is that it gets the eyesight closest to the natural eye look, right? So it's more pleasing, more natural, I guess is the best way to put it. So let me go ahead and grab my Set B camera and go ahead and show you guys what the setup looks like. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy. Something you can do really quickly. Say hi to the missus here. So that's what we got right here. Here, let me actually get this better. So this is what it is. Cool little setup. All you need is an iPhone. Well, not just an iPhone, but an iPhone, the case from Sandmark to hold these filters and these lenses, and that's pretty much the unit itself, an anamorphic lens. So that's what you pretty much want to get here. The anamorphic lens allows that de-squeezing effect. And also, we don't really have the sunshine today, but on sunny days, it gives you the ability to get like flares. So pretty nice if you're going to get a cinematic look and whatnot. And if you look in the front, that's going to be the ND filter. ND filter pretty much controls the light that comes into the sensor, which helps minimize the glare and also, or not glare, I'm sorry, it wouldn't be that. That would be a CPL filter, but in this case, just controlling the light. That way you don't have to blast out your ISO or lower it or all that good stuff, right? It's pretty good. Also has, I think, you know what, forgive me, actually on this one, I believe it has the CPL and the ND filter built in, so you get both of them, right? I'll probably show some examples afterwards of like how it looks like, but essentially that's pretty much it. Also, the audio I'm getting today is going to be from a Rode Wireless Go 2. Pretty cool system. I found a good little hack. The hack is going to be this thing right here. It's going to be an iPhone cable to a USB. Hopefully you can see that. USB Type A, if I'm not mistaken, to the Rode cable, data transfer cable, right? The benefit to that is, and you see here, I have it clipped up to the stand here. Pretty easy, pretty good setup. The great thing about that is it's cheap. It's affordable, right? I think online right now, you're gonna have I'm gonna put this back here. I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna put this on the screen probably as the later point. The benefit to that is that I believe online, if you go the actual route where you get the cable itself that goes into the transmitter for the Rode Wireless Go 2, the crazy thing is that thing's like $60. Either 60 to, I'll put it on screen how it looks, but essentially it's pretty expensive. So I found a hack where essentially I spent like about $14 for the adapter. And when you buy the Rode Wireless Go 2 pack, whether you get the single transmitter or the double transmitter, it already has the cables for the data transfer. The fun thing is it works just great. And it's actually by USB Type-C. So the good thing about that is you essentially have more adjustability in post production. That way you can go ahead and adjust the volume settings, pretty much get more finer tuned. I mean, because there's the one where I've seen people where they do the adapter to the 3.5 millimeter jack. That one's good, but it's all analog. The bad thing about that is that the analog essentially gives you not too much working space. Whereas the digital version, via the USB Type A adapter to the USB A receiver to the USB Type C trans or receiver in that case, it pretty much gives you more leeway, I guess, so to speak. And that's pretty much it right here. So if you guys are interested in this particular product, I believe it's on their website at Sunmark. I'll probably put it up, and I believe it's going to be, I'm not too sure. I'll probably put up on the somewhere around here on the screen the actual pricing of it. Because so far, as you guys can see, it's pretty awesome. Pretty good quality. You get the pretty, on even bright days, this is the 64. That's pretty much the brightest. How you doing? This is pretty much the brightest you can get here. But with the 64 power, it essentially covers it pretty freaking perfectly. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, check me out. It's going to be at Ronin Filmhouse, YouTube. Pretty much just starting off this channel, trying to get some good commentary, good feedback. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts, feel free to reach out. Thank you.